Which on what? Jump on what?
The Izzy and
Black away.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I thought Izzy was gonna win. I thought he was gonna win because it was gonna kind of go the distance, and he was just kind of snipe, you know. And I knew John could take him down, but I didn't think that he was really gonna push it and kind of make it happen. I thought he was gonna kind of try to strike with him, but he did get him down, and I think the takedowns and some of the strikes, won him the points overall, and he was already the champion. So yeah, he won fair and square, but I didn't think he was going. I didn't think he was going to win, so that kind of surprised me. But with super respect to him, that was awesome.
Yeah, I don't think anybody probably picked Jan. Honestly, I thought it
was just like knockout or just points.
I think we had talked the last podcast. We talked about like betting on. We were talking about the who's number one, or was it who's number one? Was that when Gordon was rolling Herberto?
Oh yeah.
Remember you were like, who do you bet on? I'm like, you don't bet against Gordon. Well, I think that's like kind of the image, or not the image,
standard.
But that's the standard that was for Izzy. At that point in time, like everybody's like, dude.
Yeah. So now he took an L, right? Now he took an L, and he did take a loss. Took it so well.
I think the surprising thing was not that. I thought Jan could take him down, but the lack of jiu-jitsu from Izzy. You know what I'm saying? It was pretty bad. Yeah, it was pretty bad.
Suspect.
Yeah, suspect.
Yeah. I don't know. What's the BJJ like or the grappling like in New Zealand? I'm sure it's like good, right?
He trains at Atos.
Does he?
At Atos.
He's Atos?
Yeah.
It takes a lot of years, too.
He's a purple at Atos.
Yeah,
what is Jan? Do we know?
He's a black. Has been a black for like 8-something plus years, 10 years probably. So he definitely has, probably more mat time.
Good game plan.
But yeah, the newer UFC is the one that happened.
Yes, there was another one. Real quick before we jump off of this one, I had a couple questions for y'all lined up for this show about UFC 259 to Jan and Israel.
Yeah. We called that Derek Lewis fight.
Oh, yeah. So Amanda Nunes got another win. What's next for her besides fighting a dude? Obviously, she's a fighting guy.
Let's not do that.
Okay, but what do y'all think?
Are you in for Amanda Nunes fighting a dude? For reals. For reals.
Like a 125er?
Well, she already beat up Cyborg.
Yeah, yeah, that's true.
Honestly, okay, so Cyborg, no matter what, I feel like she's kind of like the Muhammad Ali almost in a sense, like nobody can be greater, like Michael Jordan almost, and like nobody can be greater than them, even if they really are, because they're not like the first one kind of thing. Like she would actually be the female I would not want to fight for real. I think I don't know, I might like try to take on Amanda Nunes, but I wouldn't want to take on like Justine Cyborg. I met her in real life too, and I was like, I don't want to take that lady on.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
yeah, and then when she beat her, I was like, whoa. I don't know if she was in her prime though. It was Cyborg in her prime when she fought her.
So what do you do with Amanda? What do you do with her?
Though, man, it's crazy. Like
in the comments, Amanda Nunes or Cyborg, who is the true real OG?
Nunes,
don't put in there Ronda Rousey for those people that are gonna write that. Don't do that.
Ronda had good judo.
Yeah, it was good.
And
because she was the greatest ever.
But it's like we were just talking about Izzy. You know what I'm saying? To be like the greatest of all time, you got to fix those holes, whatever they are. You know what I'm saying? So like, I would say Nunes right now best all around because like her striking's good. She's not bad on the ground.
She beat a legend, kind of thing.
She's just rolling down the line. Like nobody's even like touched her armor. You know what I'm saying? Like she looks untouchable almost at this point.
All right, good reasoning for that. Okay, I'm saying more like she's the originator. The Cyborg is. So maybe she'll get the leg up for that reason. We'll see. Where do you fall, JP? What do you think?
I mean, I don't even know who she has that's gonna give her much of a challenge. So I don't even know what's gonna.
You in for her to fight dudes?
Give it to me.
Negative.
Give it to me.
He wants the bloodlust. He's like, she wants to fight a badger, and people want to pay for it on pay-per-view.
She should fight the kid from the OU video that beat up the
OU kid or Logan Paul.
Ooh, yeah, one of the.
Is that Logan Paul?
Oh, yeah, she should fight. She should fight Logan Paul in a UFC fight. And an MMA fight.
I'd watch that.
In the UFC, that'd be sick if they did it, but they wouldn't.
I don't know.
Change my answer.
It's so
I like
crazy
change.
though.
It's okay.
Yeah, but
Maybe
it's
I do
like
wanna see her
it's
fight
almost
again.
like a circus nowadays. You know what I'm saying? Like they're just trying for
Money.
the next
It's just
big
money.
thing. Yeah.
Just
What's the next big thing? Let's match
enough
up
people to
chicks
watch
and
you.
dudes and
Askren, what's
I
his
don't know.
name? Did we call that fight last time?
No, not yet. Y'all can get into that.
No, I don't
Well,
know.
we had another thing real quick
I don't
before
even
we
want to give it airtime.
let's keep doing UFC 259 because there was one more thing.
Oh yeah.
So the knee that took place in the Aljamain Sterling and Peter Yan fight.
yeah. I think we're gonna.
What do y'all think?
cover
What do y'all think about that? That's a
Was it legal or illegal? I mean,
Well-
obviously, I think it was illegal for sure. Yeah, for sure it was illegal. I mean,
Illegal.
if you can win a title, then you win a title, and then if people say it's suspect, that's fine. But they're talking to, the world champion.
They instant
About it being
they
suspect.
they instant replayed the shit out of it too.
Yeah.
So
I mean, it definitely was legal, but was he rocked enough to continue then, to not continue? It doesn't really matter. As soon as an illegal blow kind of goes, that guy automatically did something that disqualifies him. The same as like being knocked out or throwing in the towel or getting submitted or tapping. Illegal blow, boom, fight's over. This guy's the winner, and that's it. That's one of the ways to win. And then if anyone wants to say anything, that's fine. But they're talking to a world champion. If he's like, "Oh no, I'm not going to do that," like Anthony Smith, which super, heart and awesome that he would do that. But he could have been a world champion maybe, and then been defending from behind a world title. Just one payday at world champion is probably enough to make your career. If you make the right investments, real estate.
yeah, I can't.
Shout out real
I
estate.
gotta agree with that one. Because
Win's
like
a
you,
win.
yeah, like you said, and
It's like, oh, you're a
as
coward.
soon as
I mean,
yeah,
look what
they
he
can
did to
yeah,
get
people
there.
can say whatever they want, but when the illegal shit happens, it's like, hey, it is what it is. Like, don't throw
Yeah.
a knee to a down opponent, or don't kick him in the balls repeatedly,
times,
whatever.
like,
Like, it don't matter.
other sports guys they did something that was, you had a timeout. Well, you didn't really have a timeout. Okay, well, that just cost you Super Bowl, bud. Like, you messed up.
Yeah,
Like,
it is
that's
what it
just-
is. Yeah,
what
chalk it
is,
up.
man.
Yeah,
That's
chalk it
your
up to the
fault.
game. Yeah.
You messed up. He messed up. He didn't know the rules. Okay, well, that's kind of part of what you've been doing. He's been in the UFC for a while, If you want to be the champion, I think part of being a champ, look at Usman. Not trying to throw shade. He's not as enjoyable for the average guy to watch. I love his control. But, he's kind of slow, methodical.
Oh,
And
we're gonna talk about that one too.
what, the Usman?
Masvidal and Usman.
Yeah, that's
Two-
later.
Oh, too. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. I think the win's good. They're going to run it back, which they should. And maybe Jan wins.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah, regardless, it'll get settled. So
Yep, and
yeah.
Jermaine Sterling, he had it one time. That's fine. Controversy, then Jan has it. That's fine.
Don't be throwing no whack ass knees, yo.
I mean, a lot of people they're not gonna admit, but I don't think that you just pass on a title. It's like, UFC comes to you short notice, even like 3 days notice, and says, "Hey, do you want a title shot?" You don't say no. You say yes. That might be the only time you even get a shot.
Yeah, for sure.
Right? They knocked on my door. I'd be like, "I don't work for y'all, but I'll give it a shot."
Yeah.
Sign me up.
Martial
yeah.
arts enthusiast, right? Yes.
Yeah.
If you're a martial art enthusiast, say something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, them, but yes, us too.